This is no BS sales advice. This is everything I know, and this is how it can help you. At 18, I joined the military, got out the military, dreams, aspirations, ended up scrubbing toilets at a gym, door dashing on the side. Not too great. Ended up selling memberships at a gym. I guess I had a knack for it. I don't know how, I don't know why. It just happened. I had a knack for it. Sold a lot of units. From there, I joined a small company called Brother Cosmetics. We manufacture nail products. I became the VP of sales, face of the company. Now I just make content and share everything I've learned. And you guys see it. I document my entire journey if you just watch my YouTube. So I've been in sales for a long time. I told you guys in the past, I lost everything. Something went wrong. Lost everything. Now I'm back at a gym and I'm putting up freaking numbers. And I'm just the rookie guy that's 2 weeks in and no one knows how I'm putting up these numbers. And this is everything that I know when it comes to sales. This is no BS sales advice. I'm just going to get right into it. You know how we do it. One, everything is sales. No matter what you call it, if you own a business, it's all sales. Sales is money in. That's what a business is, money in. Everything is sales. You can call it marketing. You can call it paid ads. You can call it campaigns. I don't care. It's sales. At the end of the day, it's sales. Money in. Everything. That's why it's so important. It's so important because sales is the art of persuasion. It's a powerful way to influence. It's power. And so many, when I was working at a gym, franchise gyms teach you something and teach you how to sell in a way where they just want you to be a number producing machine. They don't really want to teach you the truth on how to actually sell. So when I was working at Crunch, that was my first gym job, scrubbing toilets, I sold low ticket numbers. We're selling like $100 memberships. It was nothing. With Brother Cosmetics, I sold 2,000 to 50,000 large ticket deals. And these were actual, like this was selling. Like I distributed our products to nail supply stores. I was in person negotiating with freaking millionaires and I'm 22 at the time. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I just know, hey, do you want it? You know? So I learned a lot. I learned a lot and it's all sales. The smaller you are, like the less experienced you are, you will try to sell off emotion. You'll use all these freaking sales tactics. You'll do all of this. Are you opposed to this? Shut up. The better way to sell is off logic. The better you become, you sell off logic, not emotion. Because the shit doesn't work when you're negotiating with millionaires. They've been the salesperson for their company. They've been the salesperson for their business. They did the cold outreach. They did the cold calling. They did the outbound. They emailed thousands of people. They DM'd thousands of people. They met up with thousands of people. They've been you. And it's not going to work because you're trying too hard to go to their emotions. Logic. Sell with logic, not emotion. Sell what makes sense and show them how it'll make sense. And this is what I'll do for you. Like, I got your back. Okay? Sell off logic, not emotion. I'm working at a gym right now, LA Fitness, and we have this manager for the personal training department. I'm just a sales manager for the membership department. And he's this young 23-year-old cat who thinks he's all good and everything, and he knows what he's doing. And I just have to sit there, listen to him, give me advice on how to sell. It's very humbling. And I'm just like, yeah, really? That's amazing. Yeah, oh my gosh, I'll try it out. And I could care less because I can evidently see that he is still small time. He's not big time when it comes to just sales because he sells off emotions. When he's trying to sell personal training, he does these tactics that he thinks is the only way to sell. He's like, well, if you can't afford it, well, what's your budget looking like? We can put 5,000, you know, you spend money on fast food, right? You spend money on emotion. Yeah, he's trying to break things down. Like if they want it, they'll buy it. If they don't want it, they won't buy it. You're doing a terrible job at showing them that it's worth it. Because you are just doing one thing. You're trying to just price anchor them and rack them in, grab them by the throat. Are you ready to sign up? You ready to get started? No. You know, I've been at the gym for 2 weeks. I don't think it's impressive, but apparently to everyone else it's impressive. When you sell memberships, paid in full memberships, and personal training, it's very impressive. Paid in fulls are, they'll pay like a 12 months, 18 months in advance. So it's high ticket, like $600. Personal training is a lot more high ticket, like $240, $480, $600. I've sold like I've been there for like 2 weeks. I sold 3 personal training packets, and I don't even know how many memberships I sold. I kind of give it all to people, right? Because I don't really care about the commission. I'm just there to build my network, and I'll share everything with you guys in future videos of things I learned in the gym. But I'm there at the gym to build my network, so that if I do start, or when I start the gym, not if, when I start my own gym, I have a network of people that just like me. I have 3 people that bought personal training just because of me, right? And so that's the thing. You sell off logic, not emotion. Like I don't get them emotionally. Oh my gosh, no. I'm like, this is logical. You like me. I can do this for you. Do you like it? What do you think? Is it something that you want to invest in? Do you think that it's worth it? Like, if you think it's worth it, cool. If you don't think it's worth it, you can slap me in the face and then we'll call it a day. I just need to know if you think it's worth it. Oh, it's worth it? Okay, beautiful. Logic, just sell off logic. Again, smaller you are, you're going to always try to focus on emotion. Larger you are, you're going to focus on logic. Here's how you can identify when to do what. Because I'm not saying that you only sell off logic. There are times where you can sell off emotion. There are people that can be guided. They want guidance, and they're willing to just do whatever you want. That's kind of when you go into the emotion part. These are usually the young people who don't really know what they're doing, who are just like, yeah, sure, yeah, I'll do it. The older people, they don't go off that. They're like, does this make sense to me? Will it make sense? Oh, I don't know. And you can kind of get a knack for that the more you sell. You can look at someone, speak to someone, you can be like, oh, okay. Yeah, I can kind of get him this way. Yeah, I can sell him off emotion. But the higher ticket you go, like when you start your own business, when you start your own service-based business, whatever, product-based business, I don't know, whatever you want to do, you will sell off logic. And the emotion game doesn't work when you're negotiating with millionaires. It definitely didn't work when I was working with Brother Cosmetics, because I learned how to sell off emotion from Crunch, working at Crunch, and it didn't work. And then when I made the shift and I sold off logic, and I said, well, this is what we can do. Like, this is how this partnership will benefit both of us. This is what we bring to the table. And that's it. They're like, oh, okay. Well, what's the minimum order quantity? And I'll say, how's 50,000? They're like, okay, send the invoice. I'm like, oh, God. So I was like, okay, don't panic. Cool. What card are you paying with, right? The higher ticket you go, you don't sell off emotion. It just doesn't work like that. You just kind of sell off logic. Now, of course, if you're dealing with millionaires, they'll buy impulsively, and so you don't even need to sell it. You'll just be like, here it is. Here's what you want. Cool, boom, slap it on the table. Easy, okay? Next one. Understand the difference between emotional and logical buyer. This is what I was just talking about earlier. Emotional buyers need guidance. Logical buyers need information. Emotional buyers, they're like, I don't know what to do. I think I want it, and yeah. So you guide them. You're like, yeah, you do want it. And this is why you should want it. And you convince them. You kind of grab them by the throat. This is when you grab them by the throat, try to beat them into submission. Logical buyers, it's not going to work. You try to grab them by the throat, they'll slap you away. And they know all the tactics. Like, they read it clear as day. Logical buyers, they need information. And so you are the source of information. So you say, well, here's all the information you need. What else do you need from me? What's holding you back? Is it fear of not getting the results? Do you not believe in whatever it is you're buying? Am I ugly? Is my voice too deep? Is it me? Should I put a mask on when I talk to you? No, they just need information, okay? Sales is not always grabbing people by the neck, forcing them to give you their damn credit card. Sales is providing information and limited choices, presenting narrow options so that it makes sense to purchase whatever you have. If I said, when I say limited choices, it means, let's say I present to you 2 things. I'm going to speak about gyms. Let's say we have a membership for $10, membership for $25. The one for $10, you don't get access to this. The one for $25, you get access to this, whatever. I present you only 2 options, and I can easily say, do you like it? Or I can say, out of these 2, which one are you leaning towards more? Instantaneously. Because you've limited the options. You can easily say, do you like it? And they can hit you with, no, not really. Or you can say, out of these 2, which one are you leaning towards more? They'll be like, oh, well, probably this one. So now they're leaning towards a decision already. Now you're like, okay, perfect. You're leaning towards this one. We'll just go ahead and get you started on it. I'm so excited for you, all that stuff. You limit their options. You narrow it down. And so they're like, okay, well, yeah. I mean, I like it. I like this one more than this one. And I don't have any other options, so I'll take it. Done. All right? Don't think sales is just grabbing them by the neck, man. The gym I'm working at now, this this dude is just grabbed by the neck, sell. You know, highly prideful dude. I mean, cool, hungry cat, man. Younger than me. And, I mean, he's managing a whole personal training department. Cool cat. But I'm the new kid on the block, and they don't really know my track record, and I have no desire to tell them about my track record. I just sit there, I produce my numbers, and they're like, oh, well, how'd you do that? I don't know, bro. I just got lucky. That's it. I have no desire to show off there because I'm only at the gym to build a network, get some damn money back so I can just do whatever I want. And so I stay out the way, under the radar. I have no desire to just entertain them. You know, and when they try to teach me something that I already know, I'm like, I act surprised. Oh my gosh, really? I didn't know that. That's so cool. I'm gonna try it out. Thank you so much, brother. Boom, go back to my desk. That's it. Right? That's it, man. Like I stay on the radar. I don't really care to show off. And if I do naturally just kind of show off, it's because I'm freaking good at it. You know, that's it. I'm freaking good at it. That's it. Next one. If you cannot be mindful of your tonality, you won't sound good. You need to focus on your articulation, your speech, how fast you speak, tone of your voice. If you are trying to sell something to someone, you're like, hey man, so we have this right. Bye. They don't trust you. Tonality is very important. Your ability to kind of work on this. Be mindful of this right here, your voice, how slow you are. Can you sound concerned? Like, oh my gosh, really? That happened? My God, how did that make you feel? Can you sound excited? Give me some! You know? Can you sound excited? Can you sound like you give a damn? That's very important. You don't want to be this robotic machine that's just, oh yeah, so how'd you like it? Oh yeah, so we have these programs. You want to buy? No. Don't sound like a robotic machine. Just don't. It's good to work on this muscle right here. Your voice is the best thing you have. Notice how you feel if I start talking like this and I talk really fast. Notice how you feel. And I'm talking really fast. And I don't really know when to stop. And I'm a little bit jittery. And I just kind of keep going. As opposed to notice how you feel when I kind of slow it down. Right? I really emphasize some words. Just like I did right there. And then I speak like this and I look at you and I can show you my eyes are concerned and I'm really into it. Or I could just, talk like this. But now I'm concerned. Now I'm engaged. Now we're talking. And so now we can do something about it. Right? That's a muscle. You need to really practice this. Practice your tonality. Know how to sound concerned. Know how to sound like you care. It's the look in your eyes. You can't just be like this. You have to be like, wow, really? Tell me more. Are you kidding me? Dude, that's awful. And then repeat it back to them. Show that you care. Work on this. Be mindful of it. Play around with it. Learn. If you want videos on tonality, I'll kind of help you guys, right? I had to learn the hard way. Next one, being charismatic is a method to have people lower their guards. Salespeople immediately cause other people to raise their guard. If you can lower it, you create a vulnerable space for you to come in, possibly sell. When you are just a natural salesperson, it just doesn't freaking work. It just doesn't freaking work. Hi, I'm calling from LA Fit. Bye. Or you can do one thing. You can do a cold call script like, hey, hi, this is Thompson calling from LA Fitness. Just call beep. Or you can say, oh, Jeffrey. Yeah, who's this? My man. Dude, I'm sorry for calling you out the blue, bro. I'm terrible. I should have gave you a heads up. Bro, I'm with LA Fitness. I got a quick question, man. You came in here like 2 days ago, right? I just need like 2 questions for you, and that's it. I'll leave you alone. How'd you like it? Oh, bro, it was pretty cool. I liked it. Yeah? What was your favorite thing about the gym? Oh, bro, I like this. I knew it, man. I knew you were going to like it. I wish you would have said something to me, bro. I was here all day. I needed an excuse to talk to somebody. We could have talked, man. You know what I mean? Anyways, hey, Jeff. So you didn't get a membership. I want you to come in and work out for free on the house, man. And I'll tell you what, if you bench press more than me, I'll buy you lunch. You know what I'm saying? But no, seriously, bro, can you come in today, like at 4? I'll let you work out for free. I mean, your guest pass is expired, man, but I break the rules here, man. Come in for free. Let's work out. Let's talk, and then just get them in. Done. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, sounds good. I'll be there for done. Just being charismatic is just a label, right? If you see someone that's high energy, smiling, yay, you just assume he's charismatic. If you see someone that's talking like this, oh, hi, yeah, how can I help you? You assume he's not charismatic. And so people think that you're naturally born charismatic. No, you can learn how to be charismatic. And you can learn how to be charismatic by just doing the things that charismatic people already do. Smile. Smile all the time. High five, give me some. Every time someone walks in the gym, they want a membership, and I take care of them. I hit them with the same opener. like, I go, hi, what's your name? Jessica, give me a high five. Did you know that if you high five somebody, you're just naturally happier? She's like, you know what? I've heard about that. And I'll say, Jessica, I lied straight to your face. Like, I just made that up. But I fooled you, and she'll laugh about it. I'll be like, anyways, what's up? Why are you in here? She's like, oh, I want to see the gym. I'll be like, okay, you ready? I'll give you a tour. She's like, let's do it. And then I'll stand still. I'll be like, that was the tour. What do you think? She'll laugh and she'll be like, oh, that was phenomenal. I'll be like, I'm just kidding. Come on, let's go on the tour. And that's where I talk about her and I get to know her and all that stuff. How experienced are you when it comes to fitness? Do you need some help? Do you want some help? Do you want fast results, slow results, whatever do you want? I show her around the gym, sit her down. I'm like, okay, so what do you think about the gym? Boom, 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 boom. End up selling. It's very simple. All right. Just be charismatic. Your charismatic people will lower their guard. Like, not another salesperson. They'll be like, a human. Cool, I can talk to him. They'll open up. They'll start talking to you about their life, and they'll tell you about their stories and how it's been so tough on them. And then now you've established this bridge of trust. And so now it's like, okay, my guard is lowered. I like him. I trust him. Cool. And so if they do buy, they'll buy because of you, not because of the membership. Like, they'll actually make the decision because you're so cool. And your charisma just help them make the decision even more, right? It helped them, okay? So be charismatic. And again, charismatic people just do the things that charismatic people do. Smile, laugh, high energy, stuff like that. It's just a label, man. If you're not charismatic now, it's because you're not doing what charismatic people do. You don't smile, you don't laugh, you don't make jokes, you don't make people happy. So do that, okay? Here's the next one. Have them convince you. I call it the prove me wrong method. In gyms, to sell personal training, one of the best things I do is I tell clients that I don't believe they're serious, right? Or if I want to sell membership, I say, I don't believe you're serious, right? It's the prove me wrong method that I use all the time. And so here's a good example. If they walk into the gym and they want a membership, as I give them a tour, I ask them, well, how serious are you? Why are you in here? Oh, I've been looking in the mirror. I don't like it. And I was like, okay, Jessica, well, is this something you're doing for like 2 months and giving up, or do you think this is a lifelong change? She'll be like, no, this is a lifelong change. I'm like, Jessica, I hear that all the time. I don't believe you. People buy a membership, they come in here for 2 months and they disappear. Jessica, I don't believe you. You're going to stop in 2 months. Then they get angry. They're like, I'm not going to stop. No, seriously. Like, I'm going to do this long term. Boom, gotcha. All right. And then if I want to sell personal training, I just ask, well, how experienced are you? Do you know what you're doing? If I throw you in here and I tell you work out, do you know what you're doing? She's like, not really. And I'll be like, well, you said you're committed. I don't believe you. What happens if you come in here and you do everything on your own? What happens then? What, do you think you'll get unmotivated because you don't know what to do? Would you say you just need a little bit of guidance, like a little bit of ones and twos here and there, and a little bit of guidance so that you can create a foundation so that maybe one day you can train on your own? She's like, yeah, that does sound good. And I sit down and I sell them personal training. I'll be like, okay, well, if you think it's valuable, maybe we can talk about this. Right? You said you're committed. I believe you. You convinced me. Give me some. High five. You convinced me. Boom. High five. You've convinced me. Not a lot of people convince me, but you have. I don't know. It's something in your eyes, I guess. Not a lot of people even walk into the gym, right? And so I've lowered their guard. I've convinced them to convince me. And so now they're trying to actually convince me that I am serious. Here's my credit card. Take it now. Let me prove you wrong. I will show up to the gym. You know what I mean? I use it all the time. It's the prove me wrong method. Okay. Next one, ask them about themselves. Ask prospects about themselves. Like, dude, that's what building a rapport is. Like, the whole point of If anyone's worked at a gym, the whole point of giving a tour is not to tell people, hey, here's the ellipticals, here's the treadmills. No, they have eyes. They can see that's a treadmill. They can see that's a bench press. They don't need you to say that's the bench press. The whole point of the tour is to get to know them so that when they sit down, you know what to sell them on and what you should not waste time with. That's what it is. Okay? So, get to know them. Ask them about themselves. Show them you understand their story, their hardships. Show them that you have the ability to listen, that you are actively trying to help them. And you can do this by telling their story back to them. Okay, Jessica, so you told me this. Let me just get this right. I just want to make sure. So, Jessica, you've been in a rough spot. You said you had depression, and for the past couple months, you let yourself go. It didn't feel too good, right? And you summed up an enormous amount of strength to come into the gym now because you want to change your life. Does that make sense? Am I right? Okay. And so now that you're here, the only thing that will keep you going is results, right? If you saw progress, wouldn't you just keep showing up to the gym? That's usually how we are as humans. I don't know if you knew this, Jessica, but humans perform best when we see progress. That kind of rhymed, didn't it? I'm a rapper, by the way. I'm a part-time rapper, full-time at the gym, just in case you wanted to know. I'm dropping my next single, Never. You know what I'm saying? Get them to laugh. I'm saying, but then I sit down like, anyways, I'm just kidding. All right. So, and I just described their story back to them. They're like, yeah, that's how I feel. And it makes them feel understood. Once they feel understood, you are now relational. And I believe in being relational, not transactional. All right? Next one, scrap all traditional sales method. It just doesn't work anymore, man. Unless you're selling to high school kids or anxiety-driven college students, those traditional sales methods just don't work anymore. They just don't work. Hey, bro, I would love to hop on a one-on-one with you, but shut up. Are you opposed to... Shut up. All you have to do is show them what you got and show them why it will benefit them. This is where you have to learn the art of persuasion, which is sentence structure, like rephrasing a sentence. So you know how to speak to them, so that you can guide them. Think of yourself as a therapist. As a salesperson, you are a therapist, and all you're doing is asking them questions so that they can figure it out themselves. That's what therapists do. Therapists don't solve your issues. They ask you questions so that you can think and figure it out yourself. They offer a perspective. Think of yourself as a therapist if you are a salesperson. You are trying to give therapy to someone that wants something. People that go into therapy want to find an answer for something. People that want to buy something or are looking into buying something want information. And so your job is to be like, well, let's guide you through this information. There's a whole lot. And I'll make it make sense to you to where you're like, well, you can commit today. There's no fear. You don't have to worry. You committing today will be A-okay, and I will help you through it. All right? Just scrap all traditional sales method, man. Like, be a human. I promise you it goes a long way than just trying to sound like a robotic sales machine. Trust me. Like, trust me. Okay? Next one. People don't make decisions because they believe that everything needs to calm down before they can commit. But life never calms down. Never. It just doesn't calm down. So basically what they're saying is they'll never make a decision. What you need to do is show them that, hey, your ability to decide despite how hectic your life is right now is literally what will make the difference, right? We like to take action when conditions are perfect. And so we delay everything until our conditions are perfect, until we have the time, until we free up the time. But we act like we're going to have more free time in the future. No, things are just going to get more hectic. And this is a common thing that happens in the gym. Oh, I just don't have time. I'm like, I know. That's kind of the point we're going to the gym. You know, it's sacrifice, right? You have kids, don't you, Jessica? Yeah. Do you sacrifice your own well-being sometimes to take care of the kids? Yeah, I do. Well, you had time, and you just you allocated the time towards your kids. You kind of took it and you redirected it. Right? You already do it, and so that's phenomenal, right? Yeah, you're doing good already. When's the last time you've been in the gym? Oh, it's been like 2 years. That's good. What? It's good? Yeah. Because that means for 2 years you were able to be consistent on one thing, which is not going to the gym. We just kind of have to shift that. You have the trait of consistency already. Now we just have to kind of shift it. Now we need the trait of consistency in the gym. And I know that you don't have time. It's tough. Trust me. I get it. My gosh. I remember when I was 20, and I never had time for anything. And you know what? I went to the gym, and sometimes I didn't. And then next thing you know, didn't even get a membership. And then I got in terrible shape. Like, trust me, I get it, right? This is called using your own experience, right? Instead of saying, well, if you don't get it, then you'll never do it. No, and you talk about yourself. Frame it in like, I've been there too. I get it. Like, this is what happened. And then show them the results of what happened when you didn't commit. And then they're like, oh, damn. If that's your experience, that's your story, damn, okay, maybe I should probably do something different, right? It's learning from people's mistakes. That's the framework, right? Teach them your mistakes so that they can learn, right? And then they trust you, right? And so people don't make decisions because, like, oh, I need time, or I need this, I need this. If time is something that you get thrown in your face all the time, that's a common objection. You just show them that I know, humans, we like to wait for things to get perfect. It's tough. I'd be lying to you if I said that I waited for things to get perfect to start getting in shape. Jessica, I didn't. These biceps didn't just build themselves. These biceps didn't just build themselves because I waited for times to get perfect. The real change, Jessica, didn't happen when I came to the gym. The real time and the real change happened when, despite my conditions, I just made a decision. And that's what made all the difference. Right? And so right now, I know you're waiting for time. I get it. It's hectic. Oh my gosh, you're juggling all these things that you were telling me about. It's terrible. I don't know how you do it. That's why I said earlier, like, I don't believe that you're going to stay committed. I'm nervous now, because now you were telling me you were committed, but now you don't want time. So it was like, but you proved me wrong, and I believe in you, But I just want you to know, like, this is how we behave as humans. The difference will be making time for this despite how crazy your life is. And you'll see that in about a week or two, it'll change. And you know what? I'm also a trainer. I'll help you all the way through. Like, I got your back. I'll hold you accountable. And we need that sometimes in life. You know what I mean, Jessica? She'll be like, yeah, I know. And I'll be like, Jessica, you owe it to yourself. All right? Here's what I want to do. I want to do this for both of us. I want to get you started on a meal plan. Like, I want you to start now, not tomorrow, now. I want to get you started on a meal plan, a program. You don't know what you're doing in here? I'll guide you. Let's start now. Together. Because if you can close your eyes and imagine the person that's in the best shape of her life in 6 months, 7, 8 months, wouldn't you say that it's good to start now? Wouldn't you say, if there was a guarantee that in 7 months you would be that woman, that gorgeous, in shape woman, wouldn't you start now? You jump right away, you'd be like, let's go to the treadmill, right? And you'll get there. But you need to fist bump me and tell me you're committed. Can you fist bump me? Oh, you know what? Okay, let's just go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Boom. So it's just showing them that you have time, and it's not forcing them to do it. It's like, oh, well, what's your schedule look like? You can allocate time here, boom, boom, boom. No, man. It's just showing them, like, I've been there too. Like, I've been there. I get it. Like, I'm telling you the truth. I know how it feels. And my life changed when I did it. And that's when your life will change, right? So that's a great one. Next one. Be confident in what you sell, man. There's nothing more repulsive than an unconfident salesperson. To be confident, you need to believe in what you're selling. The reason I can sell memberships and personal training is because, one, I believe that going to the gym is the best. And I train. And so I know how beneficial it is. And I can sell personal training because I remember when I first started, I knew nothing. And so I actually believe that having someone to teach you the ropes will actually help you a lot. It'll help you progress a lot faster. Because especially in our hectic lives, we don't have time to do research behind the scenes. And it's just tough. We don't want to. We'd rather have someone teach us so that we don't have to teach ourselves, so that the time that we would spend teaching ourselves, we can do that. We can use that time for other things that are of significance, or just things that we want to enjoy, right? And so you actually help them. I actually believe in that. And so when I sell these memberships, I believe in what I'm selling. When I was working with Brother Cosmetics, and we were selling our Rejuvenation Nail Growth Oil, and I was selling this all the time, I believed in the product. I knew it worked. And so I didn't hesitate. I'm like, yeah, it works. And you just saw the confidence. And they're like, and there would be doubters. It doesn't work. And I'll be like, okay. That's it. And they'll be like, well, maybe it does work. And be confident in what you're selling. If you're not confident in what you're selling, if you don't believe in what you're selling, then you sound like a robotic salesperson machine. Robotic. Just robotic. And you just sound like you're reading the facts. Yeah, so our gym is state of the art. It's 15,000 square feet. Yeah, and our equipment are brand new. Yeah. Disgusting. Believe in what you're selling. You need to believe in what you're selling. All right? Next one. You can overcome objections by limiting the options you give. Instead of saying, are you ready to start? You can say something like, which option is already catching your eye? Like I said earlier, right? Limiting the options. You don't want to ask questions that can respond in a no. Are you ready to get started? No. Be like, hey, we have two options. Out of just these two, immediately one catches your eye. Which one is it? And then from there, we'll kind of move forward. Oh, yeah, definitely this one. I'll be like, perfect. See the difference? Instead of, are you ready to get started? Do you want to see this? Do you want this? No. Just be like, well, we have this. Which one are you leaning towards? You don't give them options. You give them limited options, and so they're forced to choose one instead of allowing them to choose no. Never allow them to choose no. Allow them to choose something, right? That's the point of options, right? That's why a lot of businesses, they have options. So this is a great method for anyone that provides a service-based business or a product-based or a service-based business for that matter. If you have something really expensive, like let's just say, for example, I'm selling pens, right? And one pen is $3. And this is my main product I want to sell. I want to sell a lot of single unit pens. Let's say I have a bundle of 500 pens worth $400. No one's going to buy $400 worth of pens. But I'm going to keep it there just in case. So that when they see the one pen for $3, they will compare it to the bundle of pens worth $400. They're like, I'm not spending $400. I'd rather spend $3. You know what? Give me $3. As opposed to just having one option, a $3 pen. They're like, oh, it's a $3 pen. I don't really need it. And it's whatever, right? Because now they don't have anything to compare it to. But if you have a single unit pen and you have a bundle of pens that's extremely more expensive that no one buys, and you just have it there. If someone does buy it, hey, you're a happy camper. But if you just provide that, then they will lean towards this option more, which is the cheaper option, which still means you sell the unit. And that's the goal, right? I think that's a great method, okay? And you can use that, right? It's called limiting options. Don't just have one option, have two. And so when you have two options, there's an option that they'll like more. Movie theaters, they do this with popcorn. You have the small bucket popcorn, you have the medium and large. And the small will be like $4, the medium will be like $4.30, and the large will be like $4.70. And so you're like, well, if I just pay an extra 70 cents, I'll get the large. Because that's what they want to sell you on. Not everyone buys the small. They're like, well, it's just 70 cents, I'll just buy the large. Boom. Because their main unit they want to sell is large popcorns, not small or mediums. It's just there. If people buy the small or medium, hey, happy camper. But they're trying to sell you on the large popcorn. Understood? All right. Next one. Like I said, you want to lower the amount of times that they can respond with no. Like I said, it's called rephrasing. Instead of do you want to join? Do you want to do this? Say, let's get this rolling. And then you just proceed with the process, right? I do it all the time. When people come in for a membership and I build the rapport and I take them on the tour or whatever, I don't say, all right, man, you want to join? I say, all right, man. The gym was cool, right? You liked it? Give me some. Boom. I knew you liked it. I'm not going to lie. I like it here too, man. You know, it's amazing. I love it. All right, man. Anyways, we're here to save money, right? Yes. Cool. We'll get you started, man. Cheapest plan. All right. We'll get you started on the cheapest. All right. What's your first name, bro? And just done. And usually they'll just kind of go with it. They're like, oh, okay, nice. Now, if they're like, oh, well, hold on, I don't want to start just yet, and this is where you can kind of get into objection handling, and you can kind of guide them, you know. Sometimes they want it, sometimes they don't. It is what it is. And you're definitely not going to get someone that doesn't want to buy by grabbing them by the neck and saying, please buy now. It's not going to happen. All right? All right, man, here we go. Please remember that when you need to sell anything, you need to be charismatic, and you don't need to, it's not rocket science, man. You just have to adopt different behaviors. You don't need to be born handsome or happy. Just do what others do. This is important, and that's why I'm saying it again. Do what others do, and that's it. It's not rocket science. Adopt new behaviors. Smile all the time. High five people all the time. Don't shake their hands. Smile. Make them laugh. Learn how to be kind of funny. That's it. And if you don't know how to do that, then practice. Okay? Next one. This is for cold calling. If you are doing cold calls, get straight to the point. Screw the introductions. At the gym, they teach you to follow a script like a robotic slave. Ready? Yeah, hi. Am I speaking with Daniel? Hi, Daniel. This is Thompson from LA Fitness. How are you doing? Beep. Go away. They teach you to get to a script. I don't follow these scripts. Like when I got this job at this new gym, like I didn't give a damn about none of the training just because I knew that this training is for rookies and beginners. That was me years ago. I don't think I'm a rookie and a beginner, you know. So I do nothing. I don't follow any protocol. I pick up the phone. Hello? Be like, Daniel. Daniel? Yeah, who's this? Daniel, bro, I'm sorry, man. I should have gave you a heads up before I called you. I'm sorry, fam. This is Thompson. I'm with LA Fitness, homie. How'd you like the gym, man? I just got to ask you a few questions since you were in here a couple days ago. Oh, bro, it was cool. Yeah, I liked it. Boom. And then get straight to the point. Okay. Hey, you like the gym, bro. Cool. You know what, bro? Did you check out the basketball court? Yeah, I love the basketball court. Oh, yeah, you play? Hell yeah, I play. Dude, you should have told me, man. I got a strong pullback. I bet you I could shoot. Man, we need to do a one-on-one, man. You know, and they'll laugh and all that stuff. I'll be like, hey, anyways, bro, your guest pass is expired, man. It sucks, right? You want to come work out again for free today? It's on the house, bro. It's on me because, you know, I was assigned to you. And so now I'm going to hook you up with a guest pass. By the way, homie, I break the rules around here. That's why if you come in, bro, matter of fact, come in today at 4. I'll be here. Don't talk to no one at the front desk. I'll meet you there. I'm going to call you. I'm going to take down my number. I'm going to call you, or you can call me. Once you come in, I'll meet you at the front. You walk in with me. You're my boy, all right? All right, cool. Boom. I get them inside, and that's where I can get them to sell a membership. The whole point of cold calls is to book an appointment. If you can miraculously sell throughout the phone, hey, perfect. Even better. But the whole point of cold calling is just to book an appointment. Face-to-face. Meet face-to-face. Or if you're doing virtual, then you meet screen to screen. You see what I'm saying? Cold calls, appointments. Right? The whole point of a cold call is to send information, then book an appointment. Once the appointment is booked, you go through the information, you go through the whole process, and you'll customize it towards them. And then from there, once you customize it towards them, boom, unit sold. Everyone's a happy, happy camper. All right. I said this earlier. I'm going to repeat it. Be aware of your facial expressions. Like if they're telling you a story, don't be like, don't do this. If they're telling you a story about their life, go. Really? Damn. Well, how was that? How'd that make you feel? Oh my gosh. All right? Be aware of this. You don't want to be like, yeah. Don't do it. Show that you care. Facial expression, very important. Next one. Understand that if they came to you, they're willing to buy. You just need to solve their problem. There's something holding them back. If someone comes to you and they're looking to buy whatever you sell, you can either you work at a sales job, or let's say you're an entrepreneur, you sell your own thing. If they come to you interested, they're willing to buy. You need to make sure that everything is worth it to them. So double down on results. Don't promise them this. Double down on, hey, like these are the results we get. And you can show them testimonials. If you are a business owner, you better have testimonials. You know, and if you don't, let's say you just work a regular sales job, man, try to BS some testimonials. You know, they'll be like, oh yeah, these results are guaranteed. You know, and so they'll be like, oh, well, that's exactly what I was looking for. All right, how much was it? All right, and that's called solving the problem. It's like, well, you came in to me, you have a problem, and you probably think I can solve it. Maybe I can't. I'm not gonna say I can't. I'm pretty sure I can. Let's talk it through. Break me down the details. Okay, all right. And then say, okay, so if all these problems are solved, I got you on board. Yes. Hey, all these problems are solved. ready to go on board? The ship is going away. Are you ready? I'm just playing, right? You make them laugh. You sound silly, all that good stuff. If they go to you, they want it. Just identify the problem. Now you have to be a problem solver. Fix it for them. Here's the next one for all my door-to-door people. Please don't appear to be like a salesman. You know, you can do something like this. Instead of, hi, I'm with Bugs Company, and we're just here, and go away. If I was doing door-to-door, I'd go, hello, anyone? I need help. Or hello, this is kind of important. All right. And then the door will open. I'll be like, hi, what is your name? I'm sorry. This won't take too long. I just want to let you know that I'm working with your neighbor, Cindy. I'm kind of going to be around the area. So if you just see a very handsome Vietnamese man walk by and forth, don't worry. You know Cindy? Yeah, so I'm over here. I'm over there with Cindy. So I just want to let you know. She had like this huge like bug infection thing. Like there's bugs everywhere in her house. So I just want to let you know I'm gonna be walking around spraying stuff and taking care of her problem. And that's it. I just wanted to let you know. Do you also have bugs? Should I spray around here for you? Should we handle the bugs here? I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Plus I'm very tall. And so the bugs, I'll just step on them most of the time. But I can't spray them. If you want me to step on them, I will. But if you just want to eradicate them, I'll spray them. Make them laugh. And they're like, oh, what is it? Bugs? Like, yeah, we just kind of take care of bugs, man. I did it with Cindy. She had like these cockroaches kind of crawling everywhere. I know there's one of those critters somewhere in your house, maybe a couple of them hiding, because in her house they were hiding. They was infested, You know what? I'm done with her in like 2 minutes. Let me walk around your house because when I saw those cockroaches, I said, it was disgusting. Hey, look, I know I spray cockroaches. Doesn't mean I like them. And I don't like them. It was terrible, right? I'm going to be done with her house in like 3 minutes. And I'll take care of her, and then I'll take care of you. I'll just walk around, and I'll just see if we have any infiltration. Is that okay? It'll take like 30 seconds. I got you, all right? And then from there, like, oh, yeah, sure, that sounds nice. Okay, yeah, I'll see you in 2 minutes. Cool, you come in. Oh, yeah, and then you just try to sell. You're like, oh, yeah, so you have signs of bug infiltration, whatever. I don't know the market. Whoever does this, you know more than me. I'm just assuming this is how it go. And then I'll be like, oh, yeah, so there's a bug spot right here. There's a bug spot right here. We got to take care of this. Oh, I mean, do you like bugs? You're okay with them living in your house, right? Having babies, all that stuff. If you like bugs, it's fine. We won't even worry about it. They'll be like your little friends. Like, oh no, I hate bugs. Oh my gosh. I'll be like, okay, we'll take care of it. So how about I come back Monday? Will Monday work for you? Or do you want it today? You want these bugs out of here, or do you want them to kind of mold around until Monday? Well, how can we do it today? I'll be like, Cindy's your neighbor. How close are you with her? I mean, I know her. Okay, well, you guys are neighbors. I'll give you the same rate that I gave her. As a matter of fact, there's not that many bugs here, so I could probably knock a couple of dollars off. I'll spray, get it over with, right? And how much is it? It's this much. That's it. We'll take care of these bugs. Get them out of here. All fresh. And then your house will be clean. Bug free. So you won't have to worry about those little critters crawling on your feet. You know what I mean? Done. And that's it. Like, if you just go door to door and you're like, hey, yeah, we're with Bugs Company. Going around the neighborhood. Do you have a minute? Go away! I'm not interested. But no. You start like that, you just sound like a human. And the likelihood of them even giving you an opportunity increases, because door to door, that's what you need. You need to increase the likelihood of them even giving you a couple minutes of your time. That's it, right? Because 9 times out of 10, if you're doing door to door, no one is even opening for you. And so you need to increase the likelihood of them opening, 1, then increase the likelihood of them listening, 2, then that will eventually increase the likelihood of them spending money, 3. All right? Next. If you want someone to pay for your services, this is for all my entrepreneurs. And yes, this is sales. If you are a service provider, meaning you detail cars, you are a barber, you do aesthetics, you do hair. I don't give a damn what you do. You provide a service to somebody, they pay you for your services. You can only do this. Run paid ads. Tell a lot of people about what it is that you do. People you know, people you don't know. Do the service for free. I mean, that's really all you can do to get clientele. I give this method to everyone. When I was working with Brother Cosmetics, I gave this method to a lot of nail technicians to build the clientele. Work for free. So here's how you do it, right? You need testimonials because testimonials, they build this bridge of trust for everyone else that's viewing your stuff, right? When you buy something on Amazon, don't you read the reviews a little bit? Testimonials, right? It makes you more confident in what you're buying because you're already interested. That's why you're looking. What's going to determine if you're going to buy is, okay, I'm interested. How's the price looking? And if it's that good, if it's pricey, okay, let's see the reviews at least, right? That's what gets people to buy. So you provide a service, you need testimonials, and you can get testimonials. Now I learned this from Alex from Mosley. You can get testimonials at the point of peak satisfaction. Here's a good example. If I want to sell you a pizza when you're starving, how easy would it be for me to sell you a pizza? And you're starving. Pretty easy, right? Now let's say you ate the whole pizza and you're full. Ugh, I've had enough, man. Oh, that was a good pizza. What are the chances that I can sell you another pizza? Not that high, significantly decreases. But what are the chances that I can get a testimonial from you? Extremely high because you're satisfied, right? So if you're full of the pizza and I say, hey, bro, how'd you like the pizza? Can you give us a review? You know, the dude would probably be like, oh, dude, that pizza was magnificent, man. What would you guys put in that marinara sauce? That's magnificent. Yo, dog, hey, man, this person knows how to cook some pizza, man. You guys check them out. I'm stuffed. Boom, testimonial done. Post it on social media. Here's how you do it. If you provide a service, I'm going to say this one more time. You run paid ads, you reach out to a whole bunch of people. Or you do your service for free. When you do the service for free, it doesn't mean you give it 50%. No. You give it 100%. Like 100%. When you give it 100%, then they're satisfied. If you detail cars, the first time you detail, dude, make it spotless. And you're going to detail the car for free. If it takes you an hour and a half, screw it. This will help you get clientele. It'll probably bring them back. And this applies to anyone providing a service. Start with free, book the appointment, do the service for free, do a magnificent job. Like, do the best that you can possibly do. Like, the best. Attention to detail. Everything. And then the moment you get it, since you did your best, they will be satisfied. And you say, how'd you like it, bro? And they'll be like, dude, I love it, man. That's amazing. I'll be like, hey, man, you think I can get like a testimonial of you just saying how much you like it and all that stuff? They'll be like, yeah, come on. No, they're not going to say no. You gave it to them for free and you did a good job. Or they're going to be like, nah, bro, I'm good. Peace out. No, now they owe you a favor. That's the testimonial. So get your phone out and just be like, yeah, bro, just be like, hey, Thompson's detailing is number one. He just cleaned my car. Look at this, spotless. I can't see a single thing. Like, all that stuff. Just talk about it real quick. Can you do that for me, bro? Cool. And go, boom, boom, testimonial. You post it on your Instagram, post it on wherever your platform, social media platforms. Now you build the bridge of trust to other people that are eyeing your stuff. So the likelihood of them buying significantly increases. Okay. Next one. But please be relational. Transactional people can be smelled thousands of miles away. If you're relational, the advantages far supersede being transactional. Right? If you are relational, people will refer you, bring you referrals, right? They'll tell other people about your stuff. They trust you. And so the opportunity to upsell increases. And the possibility of them coming back, which is recurring, as a recurring customer, increases. Now you have cash flow. Okay? So I don't know how I have to say this to make it make sense. Don't worry about being transactional. Be relational. Get to know your clients. I have a barber. Here's why I love him. He's not transactional. It took him 2 haircuts to know what I want. The first time I came, I was like, I want this. The second time I came, he's like, what's up, bro? What are we doing? The third time, he's like, bro, same thing. And ever since then, I don't have to say a word. I sit down. He's like, Thompson, what's up, bro? Same thing? I'm like, same thing. Every time. I have to do nothing. He's so relational. He knows what I want. He knows what I like to the T. He'll clean up my hair, give me a fade. He'll clean up the brows, shape the stash, shape the goatee, trim, cut off little baby hairs, my facial hair on the side, my stubble on the side, done. Every time. I don't even have to ask him. He just goes, same thing, done. Be relational, meaning actually connect, get to know these people. Like, get to know them. Like, truly, truly get to know them, care about them, learn their stories, learn what they're going through, remember that stuff. So that when they come in again, you can kind of refresh, be like, oh, bro, how's your daughter, bro? You were telling me about your daughter last time. She's doing good? You build that bridge of trust. And so if you're a stand-up guy, they have friends. And if the conversation ever pops up, let's say you detail cars, they'll be like, oh, bro, I have a car detailer. He's amazing, bro. And he's awesome. Stand-up guy, good people. Yeah, that's how I got my car detailer. Because I have a friend. He had a car detailer. And I was like, dude, I need my car to be detailed. He's like, I know a guy, bro. He's really good at what he does. Cool dude, too. Cool as heck. Like, cool as heck, you know? And so I was like, yeah, well, connect me. And then now he details my cars. So when you're relational, the advantages are way better than being transactional. And this includes if you work at a sales job. Be relational, because people will refer other people to you. If you are just transactional, focus on selling, and just you want their money, and then to you, they're just a number. They will catch that. Don't do it. Don't be transactional. Small time people want to be transactional. The gym I'm working at now, all these damn salespeople, they just want to be transactional. They forget their names, all that stuff, and they're only happy once they sign up. I remember their names, whether they sign up or not. I remember their story. If I do see them, I'm like, hey, man, Tommy, what's up, bro? How's everything? How's the family, huh? Yeah, good to see you, bro. Come here. That's it. Relational. And I get people that want me to service them. Happens all the time. All right? Next one. Break it down. If you're selling something, break it down. They don't understand. Show them with logic. Again, this kind of goes into the whole I don't have time thing, how to handle that objection. They do have time, but they're waiting for perfect conditions, which will never come, so they're basically saying, I'll never do it. Break it down and show them how to understand what it is that they're saying. So they don't even know what they're saying. You have to be a problem-solving person, a therapist. You have to say, well, do you think things are going to get perfect eventually? Or do you think life is going to keep getting harder? If we think life is going to keep getting harder, then I think you're just trying to delay it, which is okay. I've been there. It just didn't serve me well, and I don't want you to make the same mistake I made. I've been there, right? So break it down. Use personal experience to build trust. Explain how you had a similar experience and you never made the decision and what it did to you, right? Use that, all right? Next one, ask them what their expectations are. Meet them. Confirm it for them. Don't disappoint by destroying their expectations. You try your best to meet them. If you're selling for a company, if you're working a sales job, what are your expectations? And see if you can meet them. Or see what you can do. If you're an entrepreneur, product-based, service-based, see what your clients' expectations are and meet them all the time. Meet them all the time. All the time, all the time, all the time, all the time. Last one, we're going to wrap it up. Reviews and testimonials will literally change everything. There is a big difference. Would you buy a book that has 0 reviews, or would you buy a book that has a couple thousand reviews? A couple thousand, right? Would you work with a car detailer who doesn't have a lot of clients, or the car detailer that does have a lot of clients? The one with a lot of clients. You get testimonials when they're satisfied, and you can get them satisfied by performing a service for free. This is if you don't have an existing clientele base. If you are running paid ads and you're getting a small return, okay. Then every time you clean their cars and you give the keys back to them, always ask for a testimonial. Please ask for a testimonial. Take a picture, make a comment, whatever. Video, picture, comment, and post. Just detailed Jesus's car. This is what Jesus got to say. And then make it like a highlight on your Instagram story. Be like reviews from real people. And there'll be videos of people actually talking like, bro, I just got my car detailed from this dude. Testimonials will literally increase your sales by a margin. It increases the likelihood of people wanting to buy and trust you because they're looking for what you have. Trust me, they're looking. There are people out here that are looking for a car detailer. There are people out here that are looking for a barber. There are people out here that are looking for this and this and this. Trust me. They just don't know if they should trust you. And you can convince them to trust you by saying, I'll do it for free. Because they're not going to pay you initially. And if they do, magnificent. But you can do it for free first. And you need to do a really good job. If your work is terrible and it's not that good and you hit them with a very expensive price, they're going to be like, get out of here, right? And do it for free. Do a really good job. Ask for the testimonial. And so either way, if they don't come back, at least now you have a testimonial. So you worked for a testimonial to increase the notoriety and the trust of your brand, of whatever it is you provide. All right? That right there, that's a wrap. That's almost everything I know in regards to sales. Take it. I'll make more videos on objection handling in the near future. I know you guys wanted that. Take it, run with that, study it, do what you can. You guys know how I roll. See you on the next one.